The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. We'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that previous play. Crosses the 45. Tackle, but forced down.
And That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback keeps it here. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Bites off a defender.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. He shreds the tackle. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over first and 10.
There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The pack just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's a carry for the 4. The defense all over it. They stop right at the line. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, it's not in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them the extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Ball handed to the running back, and he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows that he
Continues to fight for yards. And Kirk is conservative with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll give it to the running back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Gets the first and still running. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
7th play of the drive coming up. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They're able to get him down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Mizzou. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This ball will be spotted right about the 45. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Branch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
In the red area, it's Davis. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a toss to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he was going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, man, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So here we go. Third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Missouri now in the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's got room to run. He's got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Missouri Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
Missouri 28, Ole Miss 7.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Breaks free with room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll get him down that time.
Pickup of 10. Third down.
And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Rebels.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Missouri 28, Ole Miss 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's fourth down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Mizzou. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Simmons. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Third down now after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Grinding away with a running game. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First and goal for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. When we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks in open space. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
No, never mind.
Throw for it.
Dang it.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And the Rebels with first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fighting off the defender. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.